Alright, sorry about that. Ended up losing internet connection. Don't tell me I have to restart. Should have saved the progress.
UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin.
All right.
We'll be here alongside my boy Rich Beam. And Rich, we're here at beautiful Torrey Pines, but this South Course, it can be a brute.
It can be. No. It is and always will continue to be a brute. Luke, this golf course
same spot as last time.
Back when it was short and wide open and easy. Now, nothing of the sort. It has hosted 2 U.S. Opens, and there's a reason why, because it's long, it's hard, and it's going to eat you for lunch. And I don't care how good a player you are.
Nice bounce.
This thing
Too far of a roll.
Flat out nasty. Why people in the San Diego County area would pay good money to play this golf course is beyond me.
Damn it.
Let's get down to the action. Ooh,
no way.
Yeah, well done.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does
should have
not
saved my
set the
progress.
tone for
That's
the rest
gay.
of the day.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill.
Beautiful.
Took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move
I knew
on.
that was
This is
too hard on the hit.
downhill.
That's all right.
Xander Schauffele setting up his next shot. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look.
Can't believe you
Some
fucking
lovely
made that.
momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property, and this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful.
Beautiful.
Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Putting for birdie. Looks good off the blade, and that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
You like that, didn't you? Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game, and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is
Good
just
stop.
He changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport, and all of a sudden he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you know, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And you know, everybody else was just kind of sitting there in awe going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right?
Beautiful.
So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there. And sure enough, that's what he did.
Lovely effort, that. Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that
Nice
the
drop.
big-name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair, and I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
Sitting at 2 under, currently tied for second. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Damn.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Wynn got that one and took it wayward.
Ooh, that almost went down. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. He's in a share of third place. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
And here we are with the third shot. Just one stroke back and right in it. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Now 3
That's
strokes
right.
back after that hole.
What?